I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. We came to harvest potatoes. See my dirty body. One of the things you must learn in life is don't accept labels. Don't accept labels. I think it's in Mark chapter 10, verse 50, or Matthew chapter 10, verse 50. I can't remember. Blind Bartimaeus, when Jesus said, "Come," he removed his coat, threw it away, and sprang up to go and meet Jesus. The coat was the coat of begging, was the identity of blindness, was the identity of blind Bartimaeus. So he removed his coat and threw it away. Ruth changed her clothing and wore a new set of clothing and perfumed herself to go and meet Boaz. Joseph shaved himself and then changed his clothes in prison to go and meet Pharaoh. He knew that Egyptians don't like bearded people. That was before the conquest of Egypt by Ataturk. And so, don't wear labels. Don't let your history, don't let the trauma of your past, don't let the challenges of your past be a label, be a cloak, be a fragrance or an odor that you wear. The odor of Moab was removed when Ruth washed herself, perfumed herself, and changed her clothing. The looks of a prisoner was removed when Joseph shaved himself and changed his clothing. I am Dr. Apoki. I once wore ward coats, wore stethoscope, moved in the corridors of one of the biggest hospitals in Africa. At a time, I was a private medical practitioner or a medical director of a 40-bed hospital. That was my identity. That was my cloak. I removed that label. And I became a medical director of my own practice. That was a label. And I came to Ughelli and became a pastor. At a time I got tired of pastoring those people, I removed that label. I became a school proprietor. After some time, I removed that label. Now I am a farmer. This is the label of farming. But when I want to go and speak to people, like tomorrow, I'm going to be speaking to Private School Owners Association. I'm going to be speaking on managing finances in harsh economic climates. I am not going to go like this. I will remove this coat and wear a new identity. When people label you, then your value is fixed. The ability to be the duck in the pond. When a duck enters water, it has so much coating of wax on its feathers that the water does not stain it. Don't let your past stain you. Don't let your circumstances stain you. Don't let what you have passed through stain you. Always wear a new identity. Be ye transformed, be metamorphosed by the renewal of your mind. There's something called divine allotropy, the ability to exist in different forms in the same state. Carbon, charcoal, graphite, diamond, the same thing. I'm the same Dr. Apoki, but I show myself in different forms. Don't remain stagnant in one form. God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my channel.